The sleek boardroom of X-Beach Technologies was silent as Maria concluded her presentation. The holographic displays showing Ida's biased outcomes slowly faded, leaving the room in a tense stillness. Maria stood at the head of the table, her heart racing, but her exterior calm as she faced the board of directors. CEO Victor Reeves was the first to speak, his voice carefully measured. Maria, while we appreciate your enthusiasm, this project raises significant concerns. Concerns? Maria asked, keeping her tone neutral. Reeves nodded. First, there's the cost. Overhauling Ida's core algorithms will be expensive and time-consuming. We're talking millions in development costs, not to mention potential disruptions to city services. Samantha Wu, the CFO, chimed in. And let's not forget efficiency. Ada's current algorithms have optimized city operations significantly. Any changes could lead to decreased performance, affecting everything from traffic flow to energy distribution. Maria opened her mouth to respond, but was cut off by Marcus Blackwell, the head of public relations. Then there's the publicity angle, he said, leaning forward. If we announce this project, we're essentially admitting that our AI has been biased. The potential backlash could be enormous. Lawsuits, loss of contracts, damage to our reputation. As the concerns piled up, Maria felt a familiar fire igniting within her. She had faced similar resistance in her real estate days, when pushing for more equitable housing policies. This was just a new arena for the same old fight. I understand your concerns, Maria said, her voice firm. But let me pose a question. What's the cost of doing nothing? She tapped her tablet, bringing up new projections. If we allow these biases to continue, we're looking at increased inequality, reduced social mobility, and potential social unrest. The long-term costs, both financial and social, far outweigh the short-term expenses of fixing the problem. Maria turned to Marcus. As for publicity, yes, admitting to bias is a risk, but it's also an opportunity. We can position X-Beach as a leader in ethical AI development. We're not just fixing a problem, we're setting a new standard for the industry. She could see a few board members nodding, but others remained skeptical. Victor Reeves leaned back in his chair, studying Maria intently. And how do you propose to maintain efficiency while implementing these changes? Maria smiled. This was where her team's hard work would pay off. We've developed a phased approach, she explained, pulling up a new set of diagrams. We'll implement changes gradually, testing at each stage to ensure performance isn't compromised. In fact, our simulations suggest that by removing biased decision-making, we may actually improve overall efficiency in the long run. For the next hour, Maria fielded questions, addressing concerns about technical feasibility, legal implications, and potential unintended consequences. She drew on data from her team's research, case studies from other cities, and her own passionate belief in the project's importance. As the meeting drew to a close, Maria could sense the shift in the room. While not everyone was fully convinced, she had managed to plant seeds of possibility. Victor Reeves stood up. Maria, you've given us a lot to think about. We'll need time to review your proposal in detail. But I must say, your dedication to this project is impressive. As the board members filed out, Samantha Wu paused by Maria. You know, when you first joined us from real estate, I wondered how you'd adapt. I'm not wondering anymore. She gave Maria a small nod of respect before leaving. Alone in the boardroom, Maria let out a long breath. This was just the first hurdle, but it was a significant one. She had stood her ground, defending not just a project, but a vision of what AI could be, a force for equity and positive change. As she gathered her materials, Maria's resolve strengthened. Whatever challenges lay ahead, she was ready to face them. The path to truly ethical AI wouldn't be easy, but it was necessary, and she was determined to see it through.